Kababayan Today, coming to you from Los Angeles. My name is G. Tanji, and we are talking to Gabe Tayao here on our show. He is a race car driver, only 16 years old, and is fast becoming one of the best Filipino-American race car drivers out there. So, Gabe, thank you so much for joining us here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this sport. Let's face it, race car driving, pang hobby lang ba yan ng mayaman?
A lot of people get the wrong idea on what racing is. It's not, I mean, it can be a hobby, but if you...
But this is a profession for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a profession. Like, some people can just take it as a hobby, you know, weekend racers, that's what they call it, I think.
Right.
Yeah, they just go to the racetrack on the weekend, drive around, go home. But to me, racing, it's, you know, everything for me. You know, I want to be the, you know, a Formula 1 driver, the first Filipino Formula 1 driver. I know it's a big dream, but, you know, you can always try.
Absolutely. Okay, what does it mean to be a Formula 1 driver? As a profession, will you get paid to do this, or you actually have sponsors that will sponsor you so that you can compete and race? How does it work?
Eventually, you can get paid, but right now, yeah, you need sponsors like Victoria Court. Yeah, they're supporting me this year to run in the Formula 4 series in Malaysia. So one of the races we're gonna have in that series is a support race for Formula 1. So the same weekend they're gonna have a Formula 1 race in Malaysia is the same weekend we're gonna have a race also. So, you know, we're gonna be racing somewhat with them.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, Sea Oil is one of my big sponsors also. DC and Gold's Gym, those are one of my big sponsors back home.
Okay, only 16 years old and already sponsored by all these companies and corporations who really believe in your talent. How important is it to have sponsors? If someone were to try to do this on their own, what are the costs involved? Mahirap ba? I mean, I'm sure it's not cheap to be, you know, to pursue a dream. You have to really, you know, train, put in the effort. That all takes a lot of time and money. Oh.
So one of the costs are just the run in the series. It's about maybe in peso, it's about 1 million pesos.
What?
Yeah, and
just to join?
Yeah, just to join, and that's abroad. But the cost of the cart alone can reach up to 500,000 pesos. Then entry fees 25. You have to pay for your own gas, your tires, and you know there's just a lot of.
There's a lot of costs involved.
Yeah, especially in cars now that I'm moving up. A single car. I know the cost here in America. It's about $50,000 just for one car, and to join the series in peso, it's about 3 million.
Okay, so. Needless to say, it
mahal.
takes mahal i-pursue ang dream mo.
Yeah.
But I know that your parents are making it happen for you. How much support do they play in this dream of yours to really go for it?
They've given me a lot of support, a lot of moral support, because it's not an easy sport to be in. You need a lot of mental preparation. There's a lot of obstacles and barriers you have to go through. Just like all the stress you have to undergo in the race, just thinking about, oh, what am I gonna do with the car on the next session? How can I improve? How fast is the guy in second, or like that. So there's a lot of mental preparation, and you know, they've really prepared me for that. They've given me a lot of financial support also at the start, because you need a lot of experience and you need to learn a lot. You can't just be how do you say? You can't be racing in one place. You need to go around, just
right.
like I've been racing in Asia.
Right, so you need the experience, therefore you need to go to different racetracks, you need to travel the world and experience everything so that it just adds to, you know, to your experience on the track, diba? Okay, but as a 16-year-old, besides racing, I know racing is your life, but I'm sure you also go to school and you also worry about the things that every 16-year-old worries about, like, how am I gonna ask that girl to go out with me, you know? Do you have time for regular teenager things?
5 days a week from 7 to 4. It's pretty normal for me. I'm just a normal kid at school, just trying to pass his grades. Yeah, but
What grade are you in?
grade 11. I'm
Okay.
incoming 12th grade.
Okay, so an incoming senior,
Yes,
almost graduating high school. What are your plans for college?
Well, for college, hopefully, I want to study here in the States because I've seen a lot of universities here, and I like their program.
Okay, well, all I can say is hopefully there is a college out there that actually will sponsor race car drivers. Wouldn't that be the best?
That would be really
the best
nice.
situation, right? All right, we'll be right back here on Kababayan Today. Kasama pa rin natin si Gabe Tayao.